So they go on to say, starting on March 2nd, Operation 6 will introduce some fresh multiplayer variants, and we're excited to share those with you today. And first up, like I just mentioned, for Versus, we have Control. So they go on to say, with PvP, we are going to be introducing a new featured Versus game mode to kick off Operation 6. We are calling this mode Control. Control is a new spin on classic ring-based modes, but with some changes. The main goal is to capture a large objective area, but you'll be required to stay inside the area to score points for your team. Unlike King of the Hill, each player will have an individual respawn timer, so you can get back into the action much faster. To accommodate the heightened carnage during matches, we have made the objective 2.5 times bigger than the regular King of the Hill rings and more action. We feel that Control offers a unique approach to the area of control formula that Gears has to offer, and the individual spawning is the icing on the cake. Alongside Control launching for Operation 6, we have an exclusive medal group for you to complete. Completing the medal group will provide you with 3,000 Gears coins, and on screen there you have all the details of those included. So it also says Control will stay up for 2 weeks, but keep an eye out for rapidly changing Versus events, as we'll be switching it up throughout the operation. So there is a lot to unpack there. We have a brand new mode in Gears 5, which I'm very happy to see. You know, it will be a Versus special event. Hopefully it doesn't run into the kind of issues that special events have suffered from
that is pretty
in the past. You know, with it being a quick play social event, you know,
cool.
People tend to leave and you don't really have full lobbies a lot of the time. So hopefully with having the medal group there, that encourages people to stay and get their objectives done, because this sounds like it really will thrive as kind of a, you know, a competitive head-to-head mode. But, you know, seems like it's a little more fun because of the bigger hills. You know, you could capture from some kind of bizarre angles and things like that. But overall, the mode sounds like, I made the comparison on my social media today, that it seems like Hardpoint, like a blend of Hardpoint from Call of Duty and classic Annex from Gears of War 1, or the Gears of War 2 variant of King of the Hill, where you actually have to stay in the objective in order to actually gain points. You don't cap it and then run away. The whole idea is to keep all of the action in the ring. And then the main kind of big change over other Gears 5 or Gears of War game modes in general is that it's not wave-based respawns. It is individual respawns. So basically, I think it's like a 5-second respawn timer once you die. You don't have to wait, like, you know, however many I think it was like 10 or 12 seconds, you know, for a wave respawn. So you don't have to wait for a wave. You just wait that 5 seconds and jump back in. So it's extremely fast-paced and multiple opportunities to cap the hill as a team. So I'm quite excited. I know it is another ring variant game mode, but I think it will be interesting to try out. So hopefully it is successful. And then next up here, we have some details on ranked. So it says, with a new operation comes a new ranked season. We will be keeping our current ranked playlists: Team Deathmatch, Free For All 8 players, King of the Hill, 2v2 Nashers, and they say we will, however, be providing you a new set of weapon skins to earn for your Hammerburst, Retro Lancer, and Boomshot. And they throw up an image in the article there as well. But yeah, unfortunately, no changes to the playlist format and ranked. You know, still the same 4 modes. I know some people were hoping for escalation. I'm not fond of escalation myself, but you know, just having some additional modes in ranked would be nice. I was personally hoping that they would just throw Guardian and Gridiron in there as well. But the Coalition have said, you know, that in terms of Gridiron anyways, that, you know, single life game modes in ranked seem to die off very quickly. So that's why they tend to bring it back as like a special event kind of thing, because it gets the juice for a short period of time, and then over time the population for the playlist kind of withers away. But since the new variant of Gridiron came in, I think it's a much better and much more refined mode, and I would love to see it back in the ranked setting. So
some of the dudes speaking besides those two guys,
competitive 4v4 feel once again, because like I mentioned earlier, unfortunately when modes are in social quick play, they just don't carry that same kind of competitive feel. I know social is kind of for that you know, sit back and relax and play kind of thing, but since social allows for you know, full parties and that kind of thing, it's kind of the opposite way around, isn't it? It's kind of like a full team can go into a quick play match and stomp on people who
it's
are
funny,
new.
like,
So I'm hoping that they do
they come
some
in
changes
here
in that regard. I think
people, are you
I
excited
think, you
for
know,
season 6?
as far
Now
as
I'm
I'm
thinking
concerned, I think it would make sense for
these are Gears
more
of War
modes to
5,
be
you
in
know, just
ranked
stomping
and less
into the
to be in
streams,
quick
trying to
play,
get people
and
hyped
not
up.
have any
You got to come in there
duplicate
all
modes
like bullshit, you know,
whatsoever.
like
I would definitely
with
like
the
to see
personality.
Guardian make its way back into ranked,
Are you hyped?
because
No,
you
bitch,
know,
get the
a
fuck out of my
5v5
face.
mode
No.
would be nice variety.
So
I know
you
a
gotta
lot
do
of
it
modes
right though, for
are
real.
4v4 now.
You
Obviously,
can't really
the
do it
2v2
in
now
Texas,
should
but
be
you know
the
what I'm saying? It's
exception
just
in
like,
free-for-all, but you guys get what I mean. It would just be nice, you know, to have a 5v5 mode, 4v4 modes, a single mode, a 2v2 mode. You know, it makes sense to me. So like Guardian would be the large scale mode. So hopefully they hear that feedback. There was a developer stream that gave details from you know, Jonathan Taylor was talking about ranked, so, and he's acknowledged the fact that people were hoping for more modes in ranked. So make sure, if you guys want that stuff, make sure to tweet the coalition, but be respectful. But yeah, they say get those ranked gains going. And then next up is PvP tweaks. So it says with Operation 6, we'll be bringing back tracers to the Nasher, allowing you to visually see where your pellet trails go when shooting. Check the image below for an example of it in action, and there on the screen you see it. So this is a returning feature from Gears of War 2. I could have sworn it was in other games, but I was corrected today on Twitter saying that the only game it was actually enabled on was Gears of War 2. So basically it's like these smoke trails that follow your pellets, so you'll be able to see exactly where your shots are going before they hit the target. So hopefully that will help like clear up some frustrations and discrepancy with people who, you know, think they hit shots but maybe are missing a couple of pellets, that kind of thing. Anything that kind of helps you understand what's happening with your ammo is a +1 in my book. So it's good to see that, in my opinion, and I think it's just nice to have that visual, even just in terms of immersion, because it makes sense to see it. And then it says, we have also improved the damage consistency when it comes to jibbing a player when they are sliding into cover, which will provide much more predictability in important fights. That's actually a tidbit that I didn't see before. So it looks like they're changing some damage values to kind of make it make sense when someone's sliding around. So when you feel like you should have bodied someone when they're wall bouncing around the place, hopefully that will turn out to be a lot more consistent. And then for PvE and Horde mode in particular, we have a brand new mode called Escape from Kadar, which is the reintroduction of the Locust into Horde mode for the first time since Gears of War 3. And just to set expectations before I jump into this, it's not the full roster of the Locust Horde. I know we really want that. I want that. I hope that, you know, in future Gears of War projects, Gears 6, that we get, you know, the full roster, like, you know, from Tickers to Boomers to Maulers to Berserkers to Lambenzerkers, and then, you know, the roster of Swarm, and then I'm a bit indifferent about the DBs, but include the DBs as well. Just have that massive variety in there. It would be so cool. The Locust were absolutely savage and super fun to play against in the original trilogy, and I would love to see them make it back fully into the fray. But we have this, which is cool. You know, a lot of us looked at the Gears 5 campaign, and there's a section where you visit Mount Kadar and the New Hope Research Facility, and you come across, spoilers by the way, if you've gone this far into Gears 5 multiplayer and you haven't played the campaign, that's kind of on you. I'm blaming you if I'm spoiling anything here. But you know, you come across some locusts there who are in test tubes. So basically, it's like they're still alive kind of thing, and they're basically the special prototype locust hybrid kind of things in test tubes. And a lot of people have been wondering if and when they would make their way into Horde mode, or if it was possible for that, or if we'd at least get the locust hybrid skin. So this part of the blog definitely sheds a lot of light on that. So it says, we have a brand new Horde event kicking off Operation 6, Escape from Kadar. Niles has been up to...
Because it's not just in Gears of War 5. It was also, I think, Gears of War 3. Or was it in Judgment? Not sure. Pretty sure it was in 3. Where at the end, you had this enemy where you weren't sure, was it Outriders, or was it Swarm, or was it a hybrid or whatever. But there was like some faction that was like human working with the Swarm. And so you have that. But they were like all suited up or something. It wasn't defined exactly definitively who they were. So there's that, and that's it. And that was always something that was kind of left out there, like as a teaser, like a loose end, maybe like a plot hole. So it'd be nice for these, well, especially with Snook and with the whole Star Wars and Mandalorian. This is definitely something interesting. I mean, it definitely goes back further. You see it in Sephiroth and everything else. It's just definitely a whispered in science fiction, a story, a trope that's very catchy to any kind of audience, as long as it's done right. I mean, you can't just throw it out there, but it all has to fit in. But I'm glad that it's generally accepted within with the Gears community, that you already have a palette of really good content that you can incorporate into it, and that's your strong foundation. And so instead of just do it right, talking about make sure you run it by a couple people. I'm not too thrilled about some of the choices. It just the leeches and the DBs being taken over. I don't know. It's okay. That's all. I don't really consider that a whole new enemy. It's just, I mean, the connotation of a leech or whatever, especially. I mean, it's just some more thought should have went into it, because you already got really good characters. So. But all I'm saying is I'm glad that now there's like a plurality of people saying, okay, let's get these other characters that are already in Gears into the game.
To his old tricks again, and has created unique enemies for you to take on in this 10-wave epic. This playlist introduces Locust enemies into Horde for the first time in Gears 5. Build up your defenses because they'll be coming with Retro Lancers and even the pipe. Yes, you've seen that right. Because remember, a lot of them walked around with this pipe, and it behaves very similar to the Breaker Mace, so that'll definitely be funny to see how that plays out. And it says, and expect many, many sires. Escape from Kadar will also provide a unique medal group. If you complete it, you'll unlock a special lab drone of your own, the Locust Hybrid. Details of the group are below, and there are all the details you guys need to know on your screen right now. So you get a Locust Hybrid character skin for completing all the medals in the special event. So that's super cool to see that as a full-blown character reward. I want to see more of that. I know we get coins here and there and maybe like a weapon skin, but characters are really what people are after. Character skins or characters, either or. And then it says Escape from Kadar will be featured for 2 weeks. So make sure to get your to make sure to get your medals done before then. So you have plenty of time to get it done, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it becomes a custom match option. I hope that all Horde mode, special event, and variants become custom match options for people to host as they please in the future. That was a really amazing feature in Gears of War 4. I think in Gears of War 4, pretty much when any special event came out, they also released it for private matches as well. So that would be an absolute game changer with the custom game browser. It means people could host them publicly, and they would just always be available no matter what, and it gives everyone variety, for the duration of the life cycle of the game. There's only winning when it comes to that. So hopefully that happens as well. And then one of my main questions was, will the Locust make their way into the main pool for the traditional 1 to 50 Horde, into the main rosters of Horde? And Michael Shannon did comment that that's something that they have obviously considered, and that they will definitely try to make that happen. So hopefully it does. And then next up is PvE tweaks. So it says, in addition to the new event above, we'll also be making small tweaks to the daily hives for escape. Right now,
Okay,
you may
cool.
see
Get more
repeating
coins,
hives for
cool.
your challenges. To address this, we've adjusted the rotation so that you won't see the same hive on the daily challenge for at least 14 days, which should help provide a lot more variety for your daily escape adventures. So basically what was happening is that people were seeing maps repeat like only a couple days after in the daily. So now they're going to space things out, and there's going to be a lot more variety for a longer period of time. And then, at the earliest, you'll see the same map again. It's 14 days later, so that's good and keeps things fresh. So it says, additionally, we're improving the coin and skill reward offered during the daily Horde and Escape challenges. Check out the full changes below. So that's super nice to read. There's the table there, increasing the rewards. There was times where the challenges would pop up and I'd look at it and I'm like, it's not really worth my time. So it's nice to see them increase that. It's nice to kind of have a way to efficiently farm coins for all the skins that end up making it into the store for Operation 6. And then next up we have PvP and PvE Tour of Duty medals. So they say, here are the new PvP and PvE medals to earn with the new operation. I would list these out, but it will take forever. I've experienced this before where it's just me constantly reading. But basically for Escape, we get 5,000 coins, and there's the list of challenges on screen there. And then for Horde, that medal group also has 5,000 coins with a good few challenges there. And there's also star rewards for your Tour of Duty itself to unlock the characters, skins, blood sprays, banners, and all that kind of stuff, whatever they decide to put in. And then for Versus, that medal group gives us 3,000 coins along with a bunch of stars. For Ranked, we have another cluster that gives us 3,000 coins and stars. For each operation tends to have a unique Versus event medal group, so this one gives us 3,000 coins. And they also go on to mention the developer stream, which the gameplay that you saw from Control in the background is actually from. But yeah, that is everything from this blog. In terms of my feedback, I think it would have been nice if the Coalition gave this blog along with the initial announcement of Operation 6, or the initial reveal, pardon me, of Operation 6. I think people really want, when a new big kind of operation or season is beginning, people want to really dive into all the information. I think there would have been less frustration from the community if all of this was together at once. But just to look at it from the Coalition's perspective as well, sometimes they put out a lot of notes and people miss information as well, so I understand what they mean by divvying it up. But at the same time, I think there's enough people that would want to, look at all of the new information and get excited about it. You have content creators out there that will break it down for people who aren't really closely paying attention, and word of mouth would spread around on social media for everyone else if,
I think
some of that information
when I moved to
wasn't
Puerto
getting across
Rico,
there. People
I'll
just
definitely
aren't
get some more
into reading
PvP.
kind of a lot of information. But I definitely think having all of that together would have made sense. I do like the idea of Control. Happy to see another new game mode. I hope it's fun and really works out.
But ideally,
and makes into
you
ranked.
want really good PvP.
I just want more
Anywhere
modes
from the
in ranked. I know
corridor
that
of
there's people who think
DC to New York.
Quick play is kind of that place
Up to really
chill and stuff. But just to say, ranked isn't that sweaty of a place.
Philly to New York.
The ranking system,
Because then
in
you
Gears
got
5 at the moment is
DC
it's more
just
like an
south
XP
of you.
system. You can come across a Masters who just plays
then,
the game
to
more
North
than you
New York,
do,
you
but
got
isn't
Boston.
necessarily better than you. It's definitely. It's not as intimidating as
Here are
people
some
think
really
it is
good
sometimes. So I
fast-paced
would definitely
games,
recommend you
really
give
good
ranked more of a
things,
shot on your own or with a couple of friends, that kind of thing. And that's my main issue, is that your only option with a few friends is King of the Hill. So I'm hoping for more variety in ranked in the future. So that's kind of my little tidbit on ranked and Control there. PvP tweaks. I love that we have the tracers for the Nashra now. That's good. Escape from Kadar sounds right up my alley. Super happy to see that. It's a 10 wave thing. I'm hoping that everything makes it in to the main pool of Horde mode. And hopefully that happens anyway. But let me know what you guys think of everything in the comments down below. Do you like the sound and look of Control? Are you excited for Escape from Kadar? Do any of these changes sound appealing to you? How are you feeling overall about Operation 6? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you have feedback, communicate it to
Sirens
developers.
is actually
but do
the
it
best
in a respectful manner, because we're all just trying to make the game better
enemy they
at
put
the
in.
end
They
of
put a lot
the
of
day.
thought to,
But that's been it for the video, guys. I hope you all
too.
enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel for all
Should
future
have made
Gears
it
of War
even more
content.
impossible to fucking
Share the video
pronounce.
around if you really enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at the Razored Edge. My Discord link's in the description if you want to chat Gears of War with me. And if you want to help support my content, you can click the join button below this video or on my channel, and you can get some extra channel perks like a icon next to your name, some emotes, and
Hair is almost long enough. It could be braided now, but I think when it gets down to right here, I could just have like large braids. I'll be alright. I can't do one braid. I can't do two braids now. Too feminine. 'Cause I get, it's like I see all these Native Americans with like two braids. Ever since I was young, I'm not doing that. I'm never doing that. Do 4 braids. 4 braids, 6 braids. I'll do that. I just put leave-in conditioner, really good ones, and a couple decent ones. Just go to I use Physical. That's for white people, and there's other black products. So look on both of them, see which ones are good. Both make good products, so you just gotta find out what it is, So I use a mixture. One day I'll use this, one day I'll use that. Whatever I reach for, really. But, I don't get too complicated. Probably will. And I was going for Valentine's to get my oils or whatever, but maybe this month I'll probably get my oils. You know, how like you see like the old like TV shows like gotta drink your castor oil. Well, you put castor oil, which is a type of I think nut or something, but it has a lot of vitamins into it. So I get that castor oil, aloe vera oil, not cream. Um, let's see, I gotta buy I think vitamin E, which is, as an oil. I think there's another like vitamin, some other oil too, like a vitamin B or vitamin A. I forget. And as well as avocado oil. Just mix it into like a spray bottle. Because I already occasionally put some oil in it, but you just gotta put just so like the and you're a good, not too much. You know what I'm talking about? So, and you just massage it into your scalp and everything. So, really good. You know, so you don't want to keep washing your hair and you wash out all your oils. So you wash your hair, put this in. So because your body needs that and your body absorbs that, and then your hair follicles be like, oh, look what I got. It's like I got all my nutritions, so I'll grow it real healthy. Everything around it is healthy. It won't gray as fast. Reverse graying to some extent, I think, because I think graying is actually hydroperoxide building up in your hair follicle, and then it kills it off or something. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyways, it just and your hair won't be frayed out and shit like that. I mean, but it's definitely I wouldn't say a process, but something you got to get right because you don't want it to drip. Um, yeah, but a spray bottle is the best thing. You just go and do whatever you need to do, and it just like when you get like an itchy scalp, you're like, well, what is that? Well, that's your skin not being not having its nutrients. That's what I think for right now. I'd probably change if I'm not a doctor, so. But that's what I think it is. Pretty sure that's what it is. The warden kind of try won't go down easily. So that's lethal. Well, that's good. I get on right in the morning and get a game in. See, I would turn on the lights, but it is dark. That's good, man. This camera's pretty accurate. But it's getting all my contours in my face. But I guess I could turn it on. Open up the door. Hey, what's up, Tanks? How you doing? I was looking at the Operation 6 coming up. They have a new, like, mode, escape from something something. Doing alright? I'm good. A little bit more awake today. After you take the vaccine, it's very important to, like, be hydrated. What's wrong with you people, man? I'm on the fucking heavy weapon. I had a bad roll there. What the fuck? Have them all chase me. Oh, no game sound? What about now? No. That's so weird. Why is there no game sound? I'll just do a game restart. Hold up. I mean, I'll do a computer restart. That usually resolves it. Give me 2 minutes here. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I restart my DAC. I think it's just my computer, like, not picking up. Like, if I call up a random web page, let me see if sound comes out of my DAC. Something's conflicting. That's probably what it is. You could hear, like,
all around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad.
that's from my computer and then to my mic, so you got two of them. So it should be kind of fucked up, but it's still through my DAC or whatever, right?
I find it hard to take when people run in circles. It's a very, very
So I think it's a software issue. Like, something's conflicting, and I think maybe it has to do with processing power. Yeah.
in your heart.
I mean, it's lagging out, but see, you see how it's lagging, right? And it's trying to pull in information, trying to play it, and it sounds even kind of fucked up on my end. And it could be like how it's the quality of the audio too, whatever was uploaded, but and then it's trying to stream it, and a normal computer could probably do that, and so I'm thinking like it's conflicting because my shit's so old, and it either goes or it comes. So that reminds me, let me get a desk or whatever so I could put my new computer and my new stuff on it or whatever and have room and go handle that because I mean, and then I'll try to figure it out maybe um, a little later on, see if I could get it unfucked or whatever, yeah, because it should be straightforward, you know what I'm saying? Maybe go into my settings. My sound settings. Yeah, see, just to have it come up, it's like taking a while just for the sound stuff to appear. Line in, levels 85, advanced 2 channel. Microphone, 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 yeah. Okay, I think I found the issue. I found it. All right. Oh, that better be it because if it's not that, then I don't know what the fuck it is. All right, good. These things need to be color coded, man. I'm telling you, man. It's just it's like a bird's nest of wires, man. Yeah, I really need to get a new desk. Have it semi zip tied or whatever, and I redo it every couple months. But it's just when you got a lot of stuff, it's just compact into a small space, or whatever. And I just need to elevate it up or whatever and segregate it out and just have it all like organized how I want it or whatever, and so I could just reach, mess with it, mess with it, mess with it, and I'm good or whatever. Okay. Oh, everybody's freezing. Oh, because you got the kill zone coming up.
Full.
Yeah.
We've got 30 seconds for reinforcements.
Nice. Hell yes. Sweet. Come to Papa. Nice. Time's up. They're coming. Lock and load. Beat it, ugly. Taps taking damage.
gotta get this real quick, but I'm pretty sure on the next go around that'll be alright.
Don't mind if I do. Hell yes. Good to go. Acquisition. Securing the tap. Weapons locker deployed. We got enemies incoming. I can't believe this shit. Could use some help. They're damaging the tap. What's next? Tap's taking damage. Ready to dig in. Time for a little target practice. Tap's full.
Oh, you fucking kidding me. Oh.
How's now? Clear. Let's rearm and rebuild. Energy collected. Energy tap upgraded. Don't mind if I do. Ready. Help me secure the tap. We got enemies incoming! That's how it's done. Lucky me. I need ammo! Let's do this. More firepower! To the left! Tap emptied. Time to rebuild our shit and get ready for another round.
Ain't good.
Hell yes. Energy tap secured. Acquisition. Ah, what the hell? Time's up. They're coming. Lock and load. Trapper down. Out your handle. Pop this down. Tap's taking damage. Dead to me. securing the tap. We got 30 seconds until enemy reinforcements. Energy tap is full. Show's over. Don't mind if I do. We got enemies incoming! Shit! More firepower! Oh, goody. Got it! Tap's full. Energy collected. Energy tap upgraded. This is gonna be good. Don't mind if I do. Oh, goody. Ready. Dig in. We got company. It's overheated! TV destroyed! I'm taking damage! Scratch one, DP. Stop far!
Only 2 stars. Ah, it's worth the level. gonna put this down, do what I could do today. It's now almost 6 o'clock. Had a good rest. Oh, I feel a little tired, but just lay down a little bit. I feel pretty good. Like I only feel like you sort of feel it in your body, you know, talking about the vaccine, but just this is sensation there, you know, I'm talking about. So it's not this overpowering thing, but it's just, you know, it's there. I mean, it's all for good, but just might as well take it easy if you don't have to. If you don't have to, you might as well, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's been a rough year. I'll lay down a little bit. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? And it's so I'm good. Just watch some YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? We got some competent people in office, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit is going to end. Well, obviously, you know. But for my end, it's a little bit closer, and knowing everything is being distributed out, it just sets everything a little bit more at ease. You know. So you're not like worried about it. So you're just good. You know, like I gotta do something, even though I don't feel like crap. I feel about 80%, honestly. So I feel like I should do something, but it being COVID, there's not really much to do, you know. So, and I think that's what it's really kind of that psychological thing too, you know, not just the physical thing, but that. But it's no big deal. It really isn't. I just like talking about. I like talking about anything, you know. Talking about. So don't like overemphasize. Oh, this is the vaccine, or anything like that. But I just am very transparent and everything. So, yeah, go get your vaccine and be all right. Peace.